Welcome to the Ireland podcast. Let's get it, Chippo.
Yeah.
Let's get after this thing.
Yeah.
Tell me that wasn't the most epic podcast intro of all time.
Yeah, I mean,
Martin Scorsese.
we'll see how it looks.
Yeah.
We'll see how it looks.
In our head, it's generational.
Yeah, I saw the drone wobbling quite a bit there. I think this could end up looking like a bit of a disaster.
We've also got about a bunch of lads walking over towards us. Yeah. So this is definitely going to get interrupted. But look, we're in Ireland right now. We're currently in a place called Dingle.
Dingle these nuts.
Dingle these nuts in your mouth, which is just... we're over here in Ireland doing our Ireland tour. First stop was Dublin. Then we went to Galway, and we've just driven down from Galway, and we're headed to Cork.
Yeah.
Fucking Cork. Oh, by the way, 165 drop. We got these bad boy jackets right here. We've got...
Show them the lining, Chip. Show them the lining.
Yeah, show them the interior. Nah, that is actually so sick.
That's right, baby. Look at that.
165 is back, and it is in action. I will say this is the best hoodie we've ever released. Harry Rotershaw loved our last one so much that he was begging for it, and then I said, look, mate, we're making upgrades on that last one, and that's what we did.
And we have made upgrades. The new one is fantastic. It looks good, even on you.
Man, I've got so many stains on this. I've worn it every single day of this.
Yeah, it fucking reeks as well, bro.
Yeah, it does stink. It's like damp. It just stinks of piss.
It was stinking.
Proddy said I stank of piss.
No, you actually do smell of piss, bro. I'm telling you, you smell of piss.
That's kind of crazy. I thought you were joking.
Nah, he stinks of piss.
You actually look like you could be the guy that stinks of piss. You know, like at school, there's always one down here that's just got a little bit of a wheeze.
Can we not just keep the combo on the Irish stuff?
No,
you guys are hurting my feelings like crazy.
It's the Guinness, bro. Don't worry.
Don't smell like it now. It probably wasn't even you, bro. It's probably a passerby in the pub and probably got confused.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that makes more sense, to be fair. Look, we touched down in Dublin. I'm still hungover from Dublin, by the way. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit.
We had our show. Oh, my God. We got to talk about our show that happened in Dublin because there is... So, first of all, anyway, you guys know the shows that we do is essentially just a massive piss-up.
Yes.
The Irish crowd were on it.
It's unbelievable.
How many times did you get offered a bag?
10 times, probably.
10 million times. Every time I would look over to you, some guys grabbed you and is there like, mate, I've got a bag.
People offering me numbers and all sorts. But yeah, now I've got 10 bags. Of course, I accepted 0 offers. Beverages only.
But on the topic of this, right, so this absolutely insane thing happened to me, right, and I voice noted you boys afterwards. So we...
Wait, should we play the voice note? Or do you want to run
Nah, let me do it. And if I tell the story shit, then we can run the voice note. And in that voice note, I'm so hammered that I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure it makes sense.
You actually sounded very coherent for a hammered cow, though.
Oh, my God, mate. I was so battered after that show. Anyways, the show ends.
Yep.
And me and the musician that we hired, who was absolutely sick.
Unbelievable.
Right, let's jump in an Uber. So I'm heading round to my Uber, and I see a police car, or the guards, as they call them.
Garda.
Guards. I saw it coming over, and I made a joke to the musician guy. I was there like, oh, we should just see if they'll give us a lift.
Yep.
So I go to walk over to this police car, and it just pulled up outside our venue. And another guy from our show walks out and is walking towards the police car. And so I also make the joke to him, and I go, oh, mate, let's see if the police car will give us a lift.
Yeah.
And he doesn't say anything to me, right? He opens the back seat.
Yep.
Opens the door, looks at me and go, nah, not tonight, pal. Like that. He just gets in. They shut it, and I'm going to get in thinking he's joking, and we're just like dicking around, and they drive off rapid, which meant that we had an undercover cop at our show.
Will this be the greatest road trip ever?
It will if you cheer up, grumpy old bastard.
You've been done there, Chip.
Let's go. You don't want to see me on my bad side.
Dublin, please welcome to the stage, the fellas.
God, it's freezing, isn't it?
All right. Nice little day.
Is that a German chef? I'll take you where we end up. Hold on.
The boys wanted content. We will give them content. What if it weren't an undercover cop? And
Why would he be getting in the back of a police car?
what if the guy driving?
He was in
car?
plain clothes.
What if it was just his dad picking him up?
No, because it was two police. There was two police. Mate, it was an adult. This ain't your dad's picking you
What
up.
if it was just a mate? Like, yo, I'm just finishing up at that fella's show. You like, yeah, can you give me a lift?
No.
Like, could it not just be realistic?
The car pulls up. This is what happened. The car pulls up. It's there for no longer than 10 seconds. The guy walks straight out of the venue, straight into the car, and they go and they speed off as well.
Might have just been a very efficient lift pickup. Like, I'll give you a
So
lift.
what? The police are doing lifts now?
Well, if it's your mate, if I was a police officer,
Yeah.
and
On job, by the way.
Yeah.
So you're giving lifts on the job.
like I'll end of my shift, maybe I'll get a bell like, yo, I need just dropping off here.
Do you know what makes me laugh more than anything though is the idea. So that they had to have had a meeting about putting an undercover cop at our show.
Yeah.
So they've sat around and they've gone, right, we have to infiltrate the fellas podcast show.
Why though? I don't get it. I
Oh,
don't
well,
understand.
probably
What,
because
the
you got
watch,
offered 10 bags, mate.
Yeah, but that's just people just do it so often that it'll be at any show.
Can we just say as well,
So it just-
at the start of the show, Cal, you made about 4 different bag jokes within the first
mate.
5 minutes. And you said to Chip at the start, you were like, right, don't cancel yourself. Don't make too many cocaine jokes. And then he literally drops you in it.
The most ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. But I was also thinking, thank God that you didn't accept any gifts.
No.
Although we did accept one gift, and this could have got us.
We didn't accept it.
No,
It
we
was
didn't.
forced upon us.
Yeah,
We did not accept that.
Yeah.
right. We did not accept it. This guy comes up to Chip and he's like, "I've got you a gift. I've got you a gift." And that usually is a bit sus when they're saying
Yeah,
it.
it
Like
was,
that anyways.
it was, yeah.
And what does he do? What does he slip?
He's like, oh, I've got you a joint air, and it was in a tube.
Okay,
Tube.
like a pre-roll.
He's like, oh, let me give it to you. Let me give it to you. I'm like, nah, I don't smoke, man. Thanks, though. And he's like, no. Slips in. I'm wearing a hoodie, so I've got a kangaroo pouch. He slips into my kangaroo pouch, and I'm just inside the pub upstairs at this point. Loads of people around me. I'm like, fuck. Well, I guess it's there now.
Imagine the undercover guy, like, because we left it in our green room backstage.
Yeah.
We just left it on the table. Imagine that copper came in and was there like, right, you're nicked.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, I swear to God, somebody just gave us this.
Question. Do we still have that?
Trouble. What?
Do we still have it?
I think so. Liam was hoping to. Yeah, look at Liam, bro. He's fucking gas.
All right, okay.
I came.
No
to the-
paraphernalia.
I came to the green room and just took it out of my pocket and said, someone take this.
And Liam dove at the opportunity.
So, and there we go.
So, yeah,
Joint.
we had a little, an undercover police situation, which is just crazy. I can't believe that. I feel like we made it. After I saw that, I was there like, fuck, man, we're up. The police are... Or maybe the police just wanted to come to the gig, and they were there like, oh, should we just send somebody to the gig?
I'm telling you, man, I think he just got a lift off his boys.
No way, bro. That's so much cap.
Like, he's probably just a fan, and maybe he was off shift, and he's gone, oh, lads, can you just pick me up? Maybe he's a police officer himself, but he just wants to come to the show.
No, he was a police officer. Definitely. He looked like a police officer.
But he might...
You know how they just have a
He
look?
might have just been off shift, though. Just call man, having a good time, chilling in the crowd, yes, good crack this, then go on and jump in the old whip.
Nah, the way they were like to me was they're like, nah, they're on job. Like, no, mate, not
I hope
today.
he sees it. Obviously, if he is an undercover cop,
I can see his face,
He won't DM us or
No,
message about it.
no.
But if there is another reason and you're listening, let us know. Because
Like,
we're interested.
yeah, I need to know. What were you doing there? Like, what were you hoping to find? What was the mission?
Maybe there's...
Because it's got to be a mission failed, right? I didn't see
Maybe they
anybody
were
get-
gathering intel on like a certain somebody at that place. Maybe there was like a dealer or somebody that has a connection to someone higher, and they're trying to figure some stuff out.
Infiltrate
Little couple bits
the
and
ring.
bobs.
That would be mad.
You never know, man. Did look like there was a few dealers in the crowd.
Yeah, there was
honest.
some interesting characters in that crowd.
There
let me tell
was.
you that.
So what happens, hypothetically, if they were to hear your bag joke on stage,
Yeah.
Yep.
and the undercover police officer pulled you to the side and said, "Look, lads, I need to investigate this further. Can I
Yep.
check you?" What happens then? Obviously, you don't have anything
Can they
on
do
you.
that?
We
Can
know-
they just stop and search you?
Can they just stop and search you like that?
I don't think
I don't
so.
know. I
Oh
don't
no!
know.
If they have reasonable,
But is a
thing,
joke
and
reasonable?
I guess a bag joke is probably
Yeah, it's probably reasonable.
it's probably
enough.
reasonable.
It's a
All
joke.
right,
though.
all right, Cal, mate. That's a 6-1. That's a 6 joke you've made. I'm gonna have to have a look in those pockets. Fortunately,
I
there was
don't know,
nothing.
you know.
Yeah.
Fuck it though. What would they do? Even if they found one bag on you, it's not that bad, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Mate, if you get caught with a bag, I think you're in a world of trouble.
2 or 3.
I feel like
it needs to be enough to supply, no?
Is that a German Shep?
Oh,
is that a German Shep? He's not interested. Fair enough. Oh my God, we've been doing that all trip, and we've had a few generational ones. People get really pissed off when you like misgender their dog.
Chip genders them.
Chip genders him. Yeah, Chip went to this. We were just kind of messing around with this guy, and we're like, oh, is that a German Shep? Because there's a guy on TikTok that does it, and it's so funny. So we're like, oh, let's try it. And literally the first person that we tried it to come over, he was so happy that we were asking about his dog. And we were like, is that a German Shep? He's like, no. And then we're there like, I swear that is a German Shep. And it's some like poodle-looking thing.
It was a fox terrier.
It was, yeah. And then we're like literally going back and forth with the guy for like a minute, and then Chip goes, is it a woman? Like that. And then he literally, the guy speaks to his dog and goes, they're taking the piss, and just walks off.
It was a normal question. Like, is it a woman or a gentleman? You know? Like, what is the dog?
Why do we refer to him as like male and female?
Yeah, like
a boy or a girl?
Yeah,
why don't we saying like, is that dog a man? Why don't we ever say that?
It's such a good point.
We always say it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna start saying that. I'm sacking off male and female. You got a dog? Oh, what'd you get? Did you get a woman? Fucking starting to sound bad now.
Yeah. I see
now
what
it
you
sounds like we're referring to dogs as...
Yeah, just call him a man now.
Yeah, like, oh, did you get a man dog?
Yeah, where?
Man dog.
No, it's even crazy. Man's dog. Generational legend.
Can I just say, I found out this beach is called Inch Beach.
That's very fitting.
Oh, it's very long.
It's now 4-inch beach.
Fucking hell. Massive beach then.
Huge beach. Can they see like the ocean waves on the camera and stuff?
Oh, that's class. Nice. Mate, this place is really beautiful. I'm glad we got here. I'll be honest with you. People will be telling me that, Ireland's beautiful. Ireland's beautiful. It has been next.
What?
Nah, so far I haven't been like impressed, but I think it's because we haven't been to the place.
We went to the Gaff of Dunloe today. It's beautiful.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Today's the first day where I've looked at Ireland and I've gone, oh, this was quite beautiful.
What about Galway?
But, like, Dublin to Galway. Galway, like the actual town was like nice to look at. But in terms of looking like at the scenery and shit, I get the same as Scotland, bro.
Let's talk about Galway. Dublin was done. Galway. Yeah. What do you think of it?
Yeah, it was class.
Mate, Galway.
Great vibes, actually, Galway. Probably one of the best nights out, I think.
We fucked it on the first night, though. Let me explain. So, first of all, we were really hungover at Dublin. After the Dublin show, I was spewing my guts out in the morning.
Yeah. And
so, that day, I was like, oh, I really don't want to go out. I really don't want to drink. But we went out, and it turns out we went out on, like, their exam results day. And so, like, they're equivalent to their A-levels. So, every 18 to 21-year-old was out, and they were getting on it, and so it was just chaos. So we ended up going home a little bit early that one, and then the plan was actually to leave the next day because we got to continue with our road trip. But we went and jumped off this thing called Black Rock thing, and that was really good. And then after that,
very cold.
Oh mate, it's literally the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah,
freezing. Yeah. So after that, we were there like, you know what, we're gonna stay in Galway one more night and just give it a go. And so we just went and got absolutely cooked.
I could see the glint in your eyes, Cal, from the first pint. I saw the first pint and I was like, this guy is going to get fucking legless today. Yeah. And then, I knew we weren't going camping.
Yeah, the camping got set. To be fair, I actually don't think we would have been able to camp. The weather was so bad.
I think it would have gone tits up.
Yeah. So
because, the weather was stinky.
Mate, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how the Irish do it. This weather is ass.
Yeah, but it was the same as London, this.
No, it's not.
It's not.
You're out of your mind. Literally, 15 minutes of rain, 5 minutes of sun. 15 minutes...
yeah, true. To be fair, that maybe... Is that like that every day, though?
I don't know, man. Today's been better. Today's been better, but...
Has it rained today?
Yeah, bits and bobs.
That's what I mean. It's just... And it's so windy here. Well, fresh off the Atlantic. Bang.
Well, we are right next to the sea, though.
Yeah, I mean right now, yeah, but I just mean in general, Ireland's a windy place. It's cold. We went up to a place called the Gap of Dunloe today.
Yeah,
and what was the we had a horse and cart.
Yep,
and they take you out. We jumped in the back, and this guy, he was so funny, wasn't he?
He was loving it, and he had his little horse gal, Jessie.
Yeah, he called her. Come on, Jessie.
He was a traveller man, wasn't he?
Yes.
How do you know that?
But I think you can tell.
Can you?
Yeah, I think so. It's a different accent, bro.
Well, they're the ones with all the horses, aren't they?
Yeah.
He said he had 6 horses, and they do 2 trips a day. And so you go up into this beautiful... It was actually beautiful, wasn't it? We have
But if he's a traveller, how's... Like, surely someone...
You're going to say some dumb shit.
Surely someone who owns horses like that has to kind of just stick in one place.
No, but they don't travel anymore, bro. It's just they're like
community.
ancestors.
Oh, okay.
It's like Tommy Fury ain't cutting about different parts of the country now. He lives in Manchester.
Okay, got you. I'm not too familiar with that kind of realm of the world, to be honest.
What?
That
What are
makes
you
sense.
talking about?
I'm not too familiar with traveller stuff.
Okay. You don't know Traveller lore?
No, I don't know.
Let me tell you something. Traveller TikTok is one of the greatest places you'll ever visit.
I've seen that. With like loads of
they
kids,
just fight.
And they have like that song where it's like, we are the travellers.
Oh,
like that.
yeah,
You've seen it?
Yeah,
I've seen that.
And they're on it. And then I've also seen videos where they go to Harrods.
And what, they got like that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Mate, they're always dripping in some crazy clubber. But yeah, so what did we do? We did that. Let's talk about Galway just real quick, though, because we went on a night out, and there was this sick thing. I love live music, especially when it's in like pubs and bars.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Galway is the spot for that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like now, having been there, I can't imagine coming to Ireland and not going to Galway. I feel like you have to.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best places I've been in a while.
It's clear of Dublin.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to rustle some feathers there, Rod, but I think you have to be honest, the nightlife felt better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the vibes there, by the way,
The layout of that little area is brilliant.
premium.
Yeah,
So we go in there, and there's like this corner, and I was like, oh, is this a band playing? And they were like, no, this is just individual people. You just rock up with an instrument, and you join in.
That's class.
It was just all improv, and I thought that was sick. I
And
was
they
like,
just
what
all
vibe?
know the songs.
Yeah, well, if you know the song, then you join in. And then we were introduced to the goat,
It's called Sean, wasn't he?
Sean, and he's the best. It sounds kind of weird. The best fiddler. That's what they were referring to him. And then you could see the musicians were all looking at him like, yeah.
When he joined in, it was like, yeah.
playing with like the Ronaldo,
Yeah.
or the Messi, I should say.
Oh, damn, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Another German Shepherd here.
Oh Jesus.
Where?
Is that?
Oh,
Oh, cute.
that is a German Shepherd.
Is that a German Shep?
These people.
Damn.
Miserable.
To be fair, I can understand why she's not replied. We're asking if a fucking Yorkshire Terrier or whatever it is a German Shepherd.
But I, besides that woman, everybody in Ireland has been so friendly.
Yes.
Have you not noticed that? Like everybody, they all want.
For the most part, yeah. For the most part, I think a lot of the older people are a little bit grumpy, but it's only because we've got cameras and like,
Yeah.
they probably think we're annoying little fucking rats, which
do
we are.
Irish people
I imagine.
hate English. Is that a thing or not?
I think a lot of people hate English people.
Yeah.
Just loud
Especially
and
when you're on
obnoxious, aren't
holiday.
we? Yeah.
Imagine rocking up with loads of cameras as well. It's so annoying.
We are a bit of a ratty country, aren't we?
Especially when we're abroad.
Yeah.
We just can't handle our booze.
Go off to Benidorm, fucking tear the place up.
It's mad, you know, if you go
That's
to
what
a
we
place
do.
like Benidorm, it's just so many British people. It's literally like
That's the main spot, isn't it? Is that one of the main
Alicante.
spots? Is that one of the main spots? I've been there. Yeah, I've been there.
you do give me the vibe that like you had your family holidays there.
Yeah,
Why would
I
that
owned the
be,
villa
Cal?
there.
Huh?
Why would that be?
Nah, just his energy. I don't know how to explain it.
Not my family did. They had a villa there. They just sold it actually yesterday.
You've been lying this whole
That's
holiday.
not actually a lie.
I don't know why
I
you
swear-
just insist on lying.
No, I swear to God, I've got a picture of it right here. Should I just pull it up?
Are you just gonna Google what sort of bit is this?
No, this is just a real thing.
Such a strange.
It's such a strange lie, isn't it?
Look, my mum texts me saying, "Look where we are."
Look where we are.
That's the
That
villa.
looks like it's in fucking Morocco. That.
No, that's Alicante. That's the villa. Selling the place. We're cleaning it out.
How much you getting for it?
No idea. Probably like
200.
yeah,
250.
200. And
Yeah,
that's
we'll buy it.
and
Turn it
that's
into a
the
trap house.
that's the go-kart track I grew up at.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Damn, where's all this lore come from? That's kind of crazy. Hiya.
Who's that?
I don't know, but she was just staring at me, so I said hi.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, there you go. A little bit Alicante lore for you.
Well, why haven't you invited us to your holiday home? That seems like a first stop.
We could do a fellas retreat, bro.
Well, they're selling it anyway now, but we don't want to go to Alicante, do we?
Well, why wouldn't? That's how I would go to Alicante.
Is it good? I don't know. Would it be good for us? I feel like it's a family sport. I don't really know. You know what? I actually can tell you because I haven't been since I was like 15.
Yeah, but we could do like a little work from home sort of thing. Like, record.
You love the idea of working from home, mate.
Always talks to me about working.
Nah, I'm just saying like the work from home thing in Alicante. Like,
do you like working from home, Prod?
It's nice one day a week.
Yeah, that's what we do at the stew.
Yeah.
It's nice on a Friday.
I think it is good on Friday. It's fun though. I like to put a message in the chat and see who reads it, and then I know anybody that doesn't read it ain't fucking working.
It's not grinding.
Yeah.
No, personally. What if they?
You should always trust. You should trust your staff, Cal.
Do you think I should?
Yeah, of course you should.
So you're telling me I should trust Alfie?
What?
What?
Yeah, don't trust him.
Okay, but everyone else, I do trust everyone else. But have you heard of an app called Live 360?
As in Live 360 score?
No, Live 360.
Live 360?
Yeah.
No.
It's like the next generation. It's like, imagine Find My Friends on steroids. So, like, you can see what's happening on people's phones and stuff. It's insane.
Wait.
So this is what, like, toxic relationships, you have Live 360 on each other's phone.
No way.
I swear to God.
So
Google it right now, Live 360 features, and listen to it. It's absolutely... I'm pretty sure, like,
let me pull this up.
Other people's messages and stuff.
It doesn't...
Originally, it was made to, like, protect children.
Family tracking app.
Yeah. How mental is this? I would never do this.
It detects crashes, locations, roadside assistance.
It's got quite a good rating on the App Store, though.
Yeah. No, it is like a... It's just like a level of control. I don't know. It might be good for kids, but I hear about
4.8
in relationships, and it seems a bit extreme.
Oh, that sun looks so nice, by the way.
Interesting, Stu. Real-time location, crash detection, breakdown assistance. It sounds like it has some good safety features, to be fair. But then, yeah, what you're saying is
like surveillance.
Is crazy.
Does it say there what it?
Low battery. So Live 360 is able to display the battery level of each circle member, so you can kind of like know without them saying.
Yeah, that's a bit fucked. I can't lie.
It's just I don't. Maybe if there's anyone listening, can you tell us that? Do you have Live 360? And if you do you use it with your partners?
I think one of my friends' families did it for a while, and like there's like a load of girls. There's no boys in the family. Oh, yeah, and they all use Live 360
stuff there, Prod.
What? Yeah. Fascinating.
Super.
Maybe we could clip that bit. Anyways, let's go on. I want to say more from Prod. Oh, yeah, probably.
Don't worry, moving on.
So I'm going to wind up. It's because I've got no.
Jim has to tell the audience when he's on a wind up. Now.
You do that, and you also say to people, "Oh, I'm only joking."
Yeah, but I don't think people understand his jokes.
It's just in case. I don't want anyone to ever think I might be mean or to
I like that. There's no room for miscommunication with you.
That's true. You never know. People can. You never know.
Americans.
They can't read your mind. So what if
but there are people, Chip, that genuinely think that you hate me.
Well,
no, they're
far off though. Like Chip does venture.
Maybe they just they're not here, are they? They don't know what we get up to off camera. So they might think if I crack a bad joke, you'd be like, oh yeah, you can tell you don't like him. But
Proddy did say he wants you to stop talking about his weight though.
Yeah, really? That's really harsh.
He did say that, yeah. Well, remember at the lunch today.
I actually think you've lost a lot of weight, Prod. A lot of weight.
What were you coming in? What were your heaviest, Prod?
Heaviest?
Yeah,
120?
No, I reckon I was knocking 100, but 98 maybe.
You might have been 100, but you looked 120.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just fucking with you, Prod.
Oh, cheers for clearing
Prod. I've done it again. Nah.
You know what? You're looking good now. No, I've put
bracket, mate.
Put on a couple kilos. At the moment, I'm like 87.
Yeah,
88.
but we've been on a few holidays and stuff. It's fine.
I need to get dialed in for the winter.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to figure out like what's my plan.
I'm excited for like that autumn gym grind and stuff like that. We did one last year, so it's like the best time I think to grind.
Absolutely, that time where it's fucking
because it's like
miserable.
You're coming off the back end of summer, so there's a little bit of motivation there to push you into creating a discipline, and then there's not much going on.
Like what? Halloween,
but also.
By the way, let's talk about Halloween.
In England,
overrated thing.
Not in America though.
Oh, really?
You're pre the truck boys.
Oh, yeah, you love these.
You've got this weird fascination with trucks.
That little Ford Ranger.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Trucks don't lie, remember?
Trucks don't lie, baby. You already know that. This is actually a little number, though. Check it out.
This is nice.
Looks a bit jacked up.
I think this one is not my cup of tea, this one, personally. I wouldn't go for this one. But, you know, I'm still a fan. What is it? What does it say on the back there?
Like that. The little 4x4. A Ranger. It is a Ranger. Damn. Ever since you went to America, you just be...
I do love them. I do love them. No, they're just great. Trucks are just great, you know. They make a lot of sense. Once you've driven one, you're like, how or why would I go to anything else now? It's perfect. You get yourself in a fucking dodgy situation. This thing can tow whatever.
Make me want to buy one.
It can tow whatever. You can carry fucking so much in the back.
Yeah.
The spacious front and back seats.
They're jumping out the whip right now.
Has all the features. All the fucking little gizmos inside.
High tech.
Very high tech. Very high tech. Genuinely such a utilitarian car. Is that the right word?
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll run with that.
I'll run with that as well.
Chip, would you say that you're more aligned to American values now than English?
Then values. Oh,
like
no,
values and like lifestyle and values.
I just like some of the things that they have that we don't have.
3 things from the US and bring it over to the UK. What would that be?
Trucks.
Yeah.
Can this go? What can this be one? Right? Can this be together one? Can this be a package?
Yeah.
I don't want to waste my other one on this. The wider roads, because to have the trucks, we're going to need the wider roads.
Okay, fine.
So let's say that's one.
Okay. So
because that is really good, man. It's just there ain't no winter.
You know what's funny?
Bullshit like that.
You know what I noticed about America as well?
Yep.
They don't have any corners. Like the roads don't bend. They're all straight.
Yeah. You know what though? I also like.
Oh, what's going on?
What's up, fella?
How you doing, man?
Let's fucking go.
Who the fuck
Yo,
is this?
this guy.
He's just smoking a reef.
Oh my god, he is actually just smoking.
Absolutely baked
in
out
his
of his mind,
Nissan
driving
Qashqai,
around.
living life. Right. This one, I'm not sure if I want to waste a vote on this, but I want to know what you think. By the way, what you were saying, sorry, the no turns, because it's all done in blocks. It's actually good, though. Yeah. Like, it's so easy to figure out when someone says, oh, I'm on West 47th Street.
You're there like, okay.
Yo, I'm on the corner of Lexington 45. and 32nd Ave or some shit. You're like, oh, yeah, I know who you are.
Yeah. You don't have to do the knowledge test.
And you're like, oh, you're 10 blocks away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
That makes sense.
I know that it's not like that in every city. That's just like New York and some of the other big ones. But I like the block system.
Okay.
But anyway, turning right at a red light is quite good.
I really like
that. All you have to do is just kind of wait, yield, and then go whenever there's
space.
It makes sense, though. Actually, does make sense.
You're just joining.
Traffic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why we don't do that here. There's probably a reason that makes sense, but
yeah. Okay, so wait, it's not. This isn't just traffic, by the way. It can be anything.
No, I know, but these are good things in it that we don't have. Okay, let me think. What else? What else do they have over there? This is a tricky one, to be fair. I'm trying to think at the top of my head. There was some stuff out there. Can I say the weather? Or is that a bit shit?
In the US, the weather is different everywhere.
Okay. So I'll take the weather in Southern California or the Southern states.
All right, that's really fucking lame.
That is shit, isn't it?
That is so shit, yeah.
All right, help me out, because off the top of my head, I'm sure.
All right, can I?
What other stuff?
I like the fact that you can pretty much buy any drug over the counter.
Ooh,
and you see, if you go and you get yourself like an ibuprofen or something, it'll never just be like a normal dosage of ibuprofen. It's always some crazy max strength shit that you would just not be able to buy in the UK.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good one. This is a really obvious one as well, but this is obviously a good one. Just the house sizes, bro. What the Phase boys were paying was the same as what I was paying, and they had about fucking 6,000 more square foot than I did.
Wow, in Vegas.
In Vegas as well.
Describe. Do they have a pool?
Yeah, they had a pool. It was a mansion, really.
And they're paying the same for you in your tiny little
garage, two Suburbans parked up. The front door was.
Did they have a truck?
And the roofs were massive. They didn't have a truck, but those Suburbans are kind of like SUVs. The roofs, tall roof ceilings. But I don't like that actually. I've always said I don't like tall ceilings, so I'd have to bring the ceilings down a bit because there's too much room for sound to travel. It ruins the coziness.
Oh really? That's so interesting.
Trust me, that's the thing.
Because I like high ceilings.
You do. That's awful. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it just makes it feel so much more spacious. It's like a cheat code.
It does, but it's not space that you can access, to be honest. So, you are being tricked.
What you mean,
you are being tricked here.
It's just air.
Yeah, all right, maybe you can have a fucking chandelier. Nice, which is nice. But yeah, you just... It's just up there.
Yeah.
You ain't touching that.
Yeah, I can't sleep up there.
Unless you get a ladder out and go and breathe that shit.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Now that you're saying that, it's almost like it's a waste.
It's a trick.
Yeah.
But yeah, the houses are so big over there. But they're not made very well, are they? That's what they say.
They're made out of like
I saw them being
paper.
built. I saw them
paper
being
mache
built,
houses.
It genuinely just was like,
one gust of wind and this thing's gone.
Like wood and a couple of nails.
Yeah. That's why they build them so quick and cheap as well. Like, have you ever seen those TikToks where it's saying,
cheap materials.
But buy this in Texas, and it's like built on a swamp with a paper mache, but it's only going to cost you like 150 grand, and it's like a 10-bedroom house with a go-kart track out the back.
And they don't show you a picture of what the other side of the street looks like.
Yeah.
And it's just a fucking crack den.
Oh my God, by the way, we need to speak about Dublin, by the way. So we made a bit of an error, and we stayed in like the north side, and we got told that we shouldn't have stayed in the north side. Like the south side is the nicer bit. And then me and Chip were walking to a bar, and we literally walked out of our hotel, banged a left, went down one of the nittiest streets I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was quite bad.
And then we looked to the left. There's 3 guys. This was so sad. 3 guys just shooting up.
Yeah, I'd never seen that before.
I'd never seen that before.
What, like fully injected?
No, like they were actually just sat there,
spoons
injecting.
and shit. Like,
Spoons.
Yeah, Myers.
And they were just sat on this street, and I'm there like, this is so sad.
Yeah, it wasn't nice to see.
No. And I was like, wait, it's like broad daylight, man. We're not talking like midnight.
No, it's just like 2 p.m.
2 p.m. on the side of the street, and I was just saying like, fuck, man. You know how bad life has to be for you to be down like that?
I heard about someone once that woke up in a like a crackhead's tent.
Whoa, how?
So the story that I got told is they were on a night out in this kind of like fucking rogue area, and he was like being a bit of a dog. Ended up like I'm guessing meeting this girl on the street, and went back to her tent. And he doesn't know if he fucked her because he can't remember.
Yeah, he needs to get checked.
Woke up in the morning in her tent in the middle of the street, like what the fuck, and then went to the hospital, got AIDS checks, got all of that sort of stuff done. I think he was calm.
Okay, first.
But I mean, like that's a fucking dice roll and a half, isn't it?
Yeah, big dice roll.
Hangover as well. Let me tell you that.
That's anxiety you do not want.
The worst. Imagine going and getting the test done, and you just like 80% sure you get something crazy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So yeah, Dublin. That side was a bit. I wasn't a big fan. Oh, we did something called the Viking Splash.
Is that what it's called?
Probably line that up. Yeah.
Viking Splash Tour.
Yeah.
You know the amount of people that asked me about that. They said, "Oh my god, saw you guys did the Viking tour. It's got so much lore."
Yeah. Everybody. Oh, even my sister who lives there. She was there like, oh, it's kind of a thing that tourists do when they come over here, and everyone speaks about it. And randomly, like, it is one of those things that it drives on the road and then goes straight into the water. So it's like a boat, car, hybrid.
Amphibian vehicle.
Amphibian. Oh, I like that word. Yeah. And what he has us doing, he'll say, okay, roar at these 2 women, and then everybody sort of like just roars.
It was a bit weird
I'm thinking.
Well, he was very funny though.
He was hilarious, and he made the journey really funny. But I was just thinking there, like, could you imagine you just had like a really shit day, or you just been let go from your job, and then you've got like 60 people in this weird looking banana boat, and they're just roaring at you at a red light. I think I'd break down. I think I'd really struggle.
Yeah, that wouldn't be ideal.
I'd flip.
I hope this tide comes in, by the way. I hope this tide comes in and sweeps us away.
That would be cool. Maybe this car will be an amphibian thing. So yeah.
But you heard him what he was saying, why amphibian vehicles were a thing.
Yeah, that the fact that these things were made for the war. Yeah. I'm not too sure that's very effective. Oh, people love this van, by the way. Look, he's put his window down. He's excited. Everybody just keeps looking at us. I mean, I'm not surprised. What do you think to the van? Do you like it?
Not really, because the guy in the front does not look like me at all. It is good, though. It's a good job of the rest of it.
You look a bit more Pakistani.
Yeah, it don't look like me, does it? Like he's looked at somebody else's picture.
Yeah.
Did you send him a picture of me? Wait,
No.
He had it done. Yeah,
No.
I fucking know you didn't. Cause
Well, Cal didn't send the picture because he didn't know it was getting done.
I sent him a picture of Vic.
The thing on the outside, the person on the outside is meant to be Vic then. That would make a lot more sense. It looks like more like Vic, to be fair.
Yeah.
What picture did
Isn't
you
it kind of crazy that people just assumed it was just a bad version of you. Is that not a bit horrible?
Well, no, of course you're gonna assume.
Now that you're thinking about it, now I just think you're being horrible to Vic.
Why am I being horrible to Vic?
Because are you calling Vic a B-Tech version of you, bro? Because that's kind of crazy.
No, because I didn't say it was B-Tech. I said it's not me. It don't look like me in any way. It looks like a different person.
No, by the way, I didn't send him a pic of Vic.
Oh, okay. Well, that would have made sense if you did, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but the rest of it is sick, and I love this side of it. The fellas loaded and the Irish
leprechauns and stuff. Yeah.
I was
No, it is
shocked yesterday. I didn't tell you boys because I didn't want to worry you. But someone tagged me in a story of them stood by the van in Galway, and like obviously, it's got all of our stuff in. No, it didn't have all of our stuff in at the time, but it's kind of like a bit.
It just feels weird.
Like they look in, and that's the place that we're spending like all day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I get what you mean, but at the same time,
I'm sure they wouldn't tag his story with the face and be like, "Hey."
No face was on it. It was like his back turned.
Oh, okay. But at the same time, though, we have got this thing painted the way we've got it, and so naturally people are going to just take photos of it and not even think about it.
I'm sure he meant no harm by it, but you know.
Yeah, it's true.
What was I going to... So, like, what do you reckon we need to do to the inside of this van now? Because next thing up is definitely got to be some kind of renovation on the inside.
Yeah, we need speakers, bro. I can't drive this shit without music.
In this like this. We need some form of something.
You're right. Where should we...
We'll at least a couple upgrades. Maybe some speakers, a new table, and some chairs. Better seats, maybe.
I quite like the seats, you know.
They're not awful, but like these ones are broken and stuff. Like
I'd love a screen up the back there. Get the PlayStation.
Yeah, screen's a good idea.
You can play like 2-player on.
I think we need to like actually rip it out and start putting stuff that's useful in it. Like what we've got here is a fucking microwave, which will never be used.
Yeah.
This full shelving units, none of this shit will get used.
Get rid of all of this,
and then choose,
and
we can choose if we want stuff like this. We can choose.
Oh my god, is that a German Shep?
Is it an actual German Shep?
That's a German Shep. Look,
where?
Look.
Fuck off.
There's 3 German Sheps.
Nah, it's not a fucking
Oh my god,
German
he's
Shep.
pissing.
He's
pissed on our shit.
This is amazing. Oh, I'm going to ask them all if these are German Sheps.
Wait, one of them's actually like a bulldog or something.
Yeah, a Rottweiler. Oh, I'm going to get him. This is going to be premium. Hello. All right.
There we go. This is huge.
Hi, I'm good, thanks. Is that a German Shep? A Rottweiler. Oh,
Nice.
That's a German Shep. In where? Adair.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Stoke.
He's in the car over there. We banished him away. Yes. That's amazing. It is. It's amazing.
It's nice though.
No, we're going to drive and find a proper hotel. London, yeah. Shoreditch. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Amazing. You drove all the way here? Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it always
stinks.
like this? No, it's not. Okay, that's good to know. I feel like we got unlucky then.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, enjoy. Have a good one.
Nice to meet
Beautiful
you.
German
Bye.
Sheps, by the way.
What was that jacket he was wearing? Is that some sort of
Let's get it football one. That's the. You know, we've got the shirts. That's like the training kit version, the Galway one.
Oh, I wonder why they've got the training kit. Is that?
Well, it'd be like wearing like
just...
a Chelsea track jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I hear you.
Irish people are so friendly, man.
Oh, so friendly.
I just got over to Dave. Dave's our fixer, by the way. For those wondering, he's over there.
By the way, I didn't realise what fixer actually meant until like yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought I would always call him like a logistics guy.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but didn't realise there was the term.
It's an easier term, I guess. Boots
But-
on the ground.
Yeah.
It's on the ground, man of the hour, the plug, as we would call him.
Yeah. What were we saying? I feel like we...
Nat, do you know what? You never gave me your third and final thing you want from the US.
So, I said a few things tonight. Wide roads, trucks, fucking turn at the red light, the bigger houses. What is some other shit they have? They have some stuff I don't want.
Like what? Obesity?
Like the fucking, and the healthcare shit.
Oh my god, nah, the fact that it costs like... I saw a bill for having a child.
But
it was like 100
I think it is sometimes like
find
slightly out of context though, isn't it? Because if you're fortunate enough to be in a good position, you're kind of covered.
Well, you need health insurance.
Yeah, you're so like it's not fucking outrageously expensive if you've got the right coverage, right?
Yeah,
I don't
but
really know how it works.
Could you imagine having to go to the doctor then every time you know it's just going to be a battle with your insurance to get it paid?
Yeah, it does sound like a fucking headache.
The cost of childbirth in the US is averages out at $18,000.
$18,000 just to have a kid, man. Man, having a kid will just bankrupt you.
Well, yeah, I don't know. So, like, if that's how much it costs with medical insurance, how much does it come down by?
Your insurance would get rid of that. I would love a truck now. Now that you said it, I just feel like in terms of utility, my golf clubs go in the back, no probs.
Trust me, we're going to go truck shopping. We're going to look online for some nice
They're not popular in the UK. Like,
nah, they're not.
When have you seen a pickup?
You see them, but it's rare. We've seen a couple here. You'll see them every now and again. Because the roads aren't really that big, so it's a little bit more of a ball ache. Could you imagine going to a fucking width restriction?
Yeah.
You got your big Chevrolet Silverado.
If you were to get one truck, what would it be?
I said it on the last pod, but it was. I think the best ones, or at least the ones that, from what I know, are the Ford Raptor and the Dodge Ram, the TRX one.
Okay.
Looks.
Oh yeah, I remember.
No, it looks unbelievable. Let me get you a little fucking picky up on this one. I saw it as I was leaving my road trip, and it blew me away. It was.
Bro fell in love.
No, I seriously did. It was blue. There was a family inside. I rolled down the window, nodded, had a cowboy hat on.
Well, shout out to you, man.
He knew I was on my shit.
Can we talk about cars a little bit more, because I want to bring up
supercharged 6.2 litre V8 Hemi engine. You like that? Sounds just fucking good.
Sounds racist.
I know. It does sound racist.
Yeah.
No, brother. Oh my god, this is it. This is the one. Don't fucking piss me off, boys.
Oh, that actually looks gnarly, bro.
That
looks actually sick.
Take a look at that, guys.
It gives massive, like, small dick energy, though. That's what I've been told about these.
Do you reckon? I think that is the case when you get your truck lifted.
Right.
So they say lifted trucks. I think that is. I was on Reddit and I see people complain about lifted trucks, like they normally don't park right, and that like BMW owners kind of stigma. But in America,
let's talk about the Butmore video, bro.
Wait. Before you go on to that, we need to talk about the Americans that you guys met in Dublin.
Oh, I don't want to bait them out. Yeah, okay. I guess.
What did we say about them?
Nah, they were just funny. By the way, so we started
big drinkers.
Yeah, and they love to talk about like people don't. I didn't realize, bro. Everybody loves Trump.
Yeah.
Now, or at least every American person that we have met in Ireland. There's so many American people in Ireland. By the way, there's like this college football game going on. And
the price. Sorry to interrupt you there, brother. But they do sell it in the UK, starting at 109 grand.
What?
Yeah, but this one, that's what I'm saying. This is like the best one.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, man. Yo, would you spot me, bro? Let me live my dream.
And just get you one.
Can I have like a payout?
Guys, sign up to Wheelers Loaded so that I can gift
I need to take some dividends or some shit. I need this car. I need this truck. The thing is, I'm not going to suit it, am I?
No, you're just a bit like small.
I'm too small. Like, trucks are meant to be like big, burly guys. Like, they go to the bar, they wear a cowboy hat, they got muscles, like, you know.
If you jump out of one of them trucks,
people gonna laugh at me.
It's going to give me the ick.
But you know what? I'm back on my gym shit, so maybe I can get big enough to match the truck vibe.
Yeah. That should be a goal. That should be your fitness goal.
Yeah.
To not look like a little weasel getting out of one of them things.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Carry on now.
Yeah, people. We were. Hold on. Are people scrapping on the beach? Hold on. These are boxing.
Oh, no.
Look at that.
Oh, wait. Are they?
No, that's John Paul.
That right there? No.
That's John Paul.
That's Conor McGregor's cousin.
Yoan.
Now, we got to talk about the Butmore video, bro.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, it's out.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I genuinely think it is the best video you've ever made.
It is the best video we've ever made. It's sad, though, when you think of it like that, because it's like, you always want to make better videos, and when the fuck are we going to make a better video than that? Because the storyline that comes with that video, you can't really recreate a storyline like that anywhere else. Like, the situation that you're in, a 24-hour race, it results in just like a fucking epic story over...
Yeah,
that you can't really
years
get
in the making.
with other video ideas. It's hard to get that.
Yeah,
and it was 3 years in the making. The build up, it's like Infinity War, man. It took 10 years to get to that.
Yeah,
and it was that good because it was 10 years of waiting and build up and getting teased about Thanos in the end, and then eventually he comes and he's fucking there, and you're like, shit, it's amazing. And then you start roaring in the cinema, roar! Fuck! Remember when you had that kind of monster, Frampton? He was roaring at Fairness tax. Yeah. So now it's just like, where do we go now?
I don't know, but I'm just glad the Buckmore era is finished.
I know you are. The thing is, I don't want the go-kart videos in some sense to be finished. I'm always trying to think of some way to carry it on in my head.
Can we talk about the idea you potentially had? You didn't actually put it in the final edit that went on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about it. It might go into we're doing a supercut anyway. So have we spoke about that in an episode? Oh, well,
yeah, you've mentioned it.
Well, for my second channel anyway, when I eventually boot it up, which will be soon, we're going to take all 3 videos, take out the deleted scenes, put it back in, maybe give years 1 and 2 a little spruce up, and have like a 3-hour video.
Sick.
And then we'll put an end credit scene in. I could kind of spoil it because...
What's the bit?
The end credit scene was essentially... It didn't make it into this one, but I had it made just in case. But it's just... I don't know if we're going to do it, which is why I didn't put it in. But it's a scene where it's a warehouse, the lights come on, and it's like a map, and it's like a line drawn from England to like the Le Mans track, because there is a 24-hour race kart race in Le Mans.
So not the actual car one.
Not the actual car race, because that's obviously for professionals, but there is a 24-hour kart race there, yeah, and I think it's meant to be one of the biggest ones. There's also the British 24-hour, which is also massive. Yeah. And I swear there's like 100 karts on track at the same time.
Do you reckon if you asked one of the boys to do it, do you reckon you could get the band back together?
I think Harry and Will and Chris still want to do it. Really? I don't think they're not bothered that it's ended in the sense like, oh my God, no, we have to steal this. But if I go back to them and say, should we do it? They'll be like, yeah. Or Harry definitely will. I think Will will. And Matt would. So yeah, to be honest, if we just came back to the XCA and said, should we just fucking do it? I need a video.
And my favorite
they would do it.
My favorite part in the video is when it's actually at the beginning where Cal's like, and I chose to leave, No, they told me I needed to leave.
The thing is,
that was so good.
I did ask him to come back though, because even though he was shit, I was like, oh, it's still about friends winning it together, isn't it? Like if I really wanted to fucking try at it, we could kick everyone out and bring in some sweats, or just add sweats to the team, which we kind of did with Matt, but you can't. One off.
He would not. His storyline was.
His storyline is amazing.
He was originally the photographer.
Yeah.
And then
the way it all happened.
Yeah, it was so
because it started raining really bad. He was like, "Yo, put me in. I can race in the wet." Which obviously, because he's been doing this, he's like 10 and he's unreal. And now he's like a star of the show. He's fucking loving it, man.
And how's the video doing?
It's doing sick. It's 2 out of 10 right now. About to go 1 out of 10. We did it
half long too.
Hour and a half long, which is really good because obviously people have to kind of prepare to watch that. Mm-hmm. So it's going to get views like over time.
It's the only hour and a half long YouTube video I've ever watched. Oh, except Sidemen Road Trip as well.
Yeah, which is fair enough. Almost Sidemen Sunday is like 1 hour 30 these days. Or like yeah,
long.
So I guess our audience is kind of like prepared to watch like
long video.
A 1.5 hour video because they've seen it. As long as you get it right, which this one would. Yeah, it was sick. It was really good.
You're happy with it? Is there anything that once you uploaded, you're like, fuck? We left Harry's name out of the credits. That all of us as well. Like Kian just messaged because Kian was like, because Harry's here with us on the road trip. Kian, other editor, was messaging and saying, "Fuck, I've forgot one thing." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Didn't put Harry in the credits. Video's already live." Wait,
none of us noticed it.
Is that the bit where they're like, "Oh, and this person went on to do this"?
No, he's in that.
Okay.
He's just not in the actual credits where it's like cast. Yeah. So we forgot that, but. Yeah, fuck it. He's not going to be asked, is he? No. I don't think there's anything I would change in it. No, that's because if we rushed it and put it out earlier to like accommodate brands, then yeah.
Because
we had to sack off a brand from it because they were trying to rush it out.
Yeah,
and it would have ruined the video. But shout out to the brand that did take it. They were really good to work with.
And you had the jackets as well.
The jackets.
They sold out in the first night?
Sold out so quick. I was so...
They sold out?
Yeah, they sold out like in like 10 hours.
Oh my God.
By 6...
You were worried about that as well?
I was worried about that because it's a £120 jacket.
Yeah.
I was like, that's expensive for my audience probably. Like, they're quite young. Not everyone's got 120 quid to just fucking splash around. And there's 500 of them. So I was like... And I'm like, do people really want to sell your Frost jacket? I don't know.
They were sick jackets.
They were fucking sick though. I thought, look,
yeah.
Even if I just
120 quid for that, by the way, is
I think it's good.
Very
I think it's good.
reasonable,
I
yeah.
didn't.
When people see the quality, I think they'll be like, "Oh, I'm glad I paid it."
I made no money on them jackets. The money that I will get now back was spent on the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an expensive video.
Yeah. How much did the video cost in total, do you reckon?
It must be.
We're gonna have to.
And must be somewhere,
including like the wages that it costs to actually edit the video, because that thing's been in the edit for a while.
Oh, I'd never like to do that because that makes me sad. If I think about how much then you spend on like that. Oh, it would have been around 50 grand, I think, somewhere
to do a video like that. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around that. I don't want to count it up in my head.
Yeah.
When you're setting up a video like that, do you just like spend money freely? Like,
yes.
do you just splash the cash and not really
for
think
that
about
video?
it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just make sure the quality is good.
Yeah.
The main thing was the helmets. The helmets cost 10 grand.
That's insane.
Yeah,
bro.
because they were.
Do you not look back on that and go, I could have probably saved a few quid there? Like,
maybe could have just probably got someone more simple, but custom helmets are just expensive.
Yeah.
Like the helmet is £500, and then to paint it, I can't remember how much it was to paint it. Maybe 1 to 1.5k each helmet.
Jeez.
Yeah, because it's hand painted, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it took guy a while to do. It takes 2 months or whatever, 3 months. But he did it really quick. So shout out to him.
And how much did the suits cost?
The suits, I think. Oh, how much were the suits? The suits maybe about somewhere around 600 each. Not that bad.
Each. All right, so that's
maybe
like
a bit more, but
like
not
$5 grand.
Yeah, but not that bad, to be fair. The suits were really good as well. And then we saved some money on the RVs though.
Yeah, you did.
Kind of, because we got them fucking shitbox RVs. But I think that was the right call.
Well, did you not end up just going and sleeping in the quadrant RV?
I did. We literally had to, because doing 3 stints, you had to sleep. And it wasn't possible to sleep in the other one.
Yeah, I didn't go to any of them. I didn't sleep. I didn't see the crappy RV. I didn't.
You didn't go to sleep? Did you not go to sleep? Where did you sleep?
I didn't sleep.
Whoa, fuck, bro.
We're all dogged it, bro. Because
did you not have like any drinks or anything?
Yeah,
like beers or anything?
Oh, I don't think so. Sometimes, usually, coming up the last like hour or something, I might crack open a beer just to be like, oh. But I don't even know if I did this time. Yeah, I was so gutted. Can we do spoilers in here on it? Or
we can do spoilers, but just be aware if you don't watch the video, get ready. But you know what happens, Prod?
Yeah, I know what happened.
Oh, okay.
Do you know when we finished, Prod?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, I do.
We ended up finishing in second place.
Yep.
45 seconds behind first.
Yep.
Which, by the way, I was thinking about this. That is absolutely insane, considering over 24 hours, and then it just comes down to under a minute between the two cars. And at one point, only with like 2 hours left or something, we were in front of them. And then Harry does the thing where he wins.
I hate it as well, because a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas in it as well. In that,
man, I wish we won it.
In fact, we didn't get spun and our car turned off. That was 2 minutes of time. We wouldn't have just won. We would have won,
cleared it
by bigger the gap than they beat us.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
But they probably had similar situations, and like shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, I remember in the video, the North Racing
transponder.
Yeah, their thing went
4 minutes,
and that reminded me of the first year where we had the mechanical failure.
Because to be honest, that mechanical was one of the best things that happened, because we were on track for a podium year one.
Really?
Yeah, which is a bit crazy. But year one, the event itself was the level of talent of like, you know what I mean, was a
lot less.
Yeah, it wasn't as strong as a lineup in terms of karting pedigree.
And then I genuinely think this, right, is that from those videos it made people want to enter that thing, and that's why it got really competitive.
Yeah, somebody left a comment saying that they think we really helped out Buckmore Park, because back in the day, after COVID and stuff, it started struggling financially, because karting track, and obviously COVID's massively going to fuck that. But now they're smashing it, and they're doing up renovations and stuff. And the 24-hour race must be a big thing for them, I imagine. Like, how much is it for a team to enter? I know Buckmore obviously comp our thing,
1.6,
like as a little deal we have. But yeah, it's 1.6 to 2K.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's usually like a 6-man team, isn't it? Yeah. So I guess
2.5K.
2.5. They probably raised it a little bit, as they should. It's a fucking sick event. Like, get the boys together. Like, it's really well done. It is a very well done event, isn't it? Like, they run it very well.
If anyone is into like F1 car and any of that,
do it, man.
Go and just do it. Obviously, it's expensive, but if you split it between people, you save up for a bit. It's just such a fun event.
I think you'll have one of the best times ever. Get a little
group of mates.
It's only one day or 1 24-hour thing, but it's such a unique, memorable experience. Like, you'll remember it for the rest of your life.
You will hate yourself at about 3 a.m.
Yeah, you will.
So you'll think this is the biggest waste of money ever at 3 a.m. when you're sitting in like 14th.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what the hell am I doing?
But it's so good, isn't it? Figuring out it's fun figuring out the strategy, trying to rotate drivers in and out, trying to get into the pit and fuel without getting into traffic. There's a lot of things going on, and it's so nice to like get involved, and everyone has to play a part. It's just really fun.
It's so true. Oh my God, there's people that's gone into the ocean. There was a big sign up saying like warning, like strong riptides.
Oh, it did say don't go into the ocean.
There's 2 lads in there.
What the fuck are they doing?
They are mental, by the way. Oh, could you imagine getting?
But this is like the those kind of guys that just go in freely and they're like, yeah, fuck it, man, we'll do what we want. And this is the kind of shit where people die and then you're like, oh well, fucking. Well,
maybe maybe our footage will get confiscated by the police as a witness to.
They ain't messing about as well. It's not like they're on the edge of going into those.
Yeah, they're getting in there.
But yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, congratulations on that video. That was
thank you.
Thank you. I
Formula One commented on it.
Oh,
that was cool.
Insane. What did they comment?
Cool. They said frogs.
Sick.
Yeah, so that was really cool. I'm wondering, has Lando Norris watched it by now? Because I don't think he would have yet, because it was uploaded the night before the Dutch GP, so he's probably prepping for that.
And then he's gone and won that.
Yeah.
And so now he's on a night
probably
out.
Just don't give a shit.
I don't think he cares about it.
I think he will watch it, though, out of the lineup. So. I think so. You don't
An hour
think so?
and a half.
Oh, yeah, it's a long time, innit?
No.
It depends, yeah.
And to see Quadrant get cooked as well. He doesn't need to relive that.
Yeah, it's a good point, to be fair. But if any driver was going to watch it, it would be maybe Oscar Piastri would watch it.
Maybe.
I wonder if he ever did after we told him about it.
Yeah, well, he should go and watch this last one.
We never know, do we? We told him to go and watch them back when we had him on the pod, but I don't know if he ever did.
Oh, could you imagine if you could get an F1 driver to be part of the 24-hour race?
It'd be amazing. Somebody, I think, was speaking to Rich, the guy that owns Botmore Park. He said it wouldn't be possible because it seemed something to do with insurance, and the team obviously can't.
Well, it's like footballers. That's why in the beta squad game,
you had to wear
a mask because you're not actually allowed to.
Because look, you're getting paid by this team to be able to turn up and do your job every weekend, and if your physical condition depends on is the determining factor. I mean, you can't just be rocking up to a 24-hour race. You can't get injured. I mean, it's a car race.
Well, you did. You got an hip injury. I can't believe that. What a lot of waffle.
I swear to God, it was quite bad. I wouldn't have ever got on the mic saying, "Yo, get ready to drive change," unless I.
Did you see the way Matt Plum sprung into action?
Yeah, he was ready to go.
He would have died for you, bro.
Yeah, he actually would have. He actually fucking would have. But it went away, the pain, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta finish this."
How funny was Harry's bit though when he's like screaming, going mad, and then he's doing like that 2-hour 45 stint or something mental, maybe 2 hours. Oh no,
2 hours. It was 2 hours 15.
2 hours 15. But he went to me. He's like, "Cal, you need to take me off at exactly 2 hours. I'm so tired." So I was there like, okay, you've bowled in real nonchalant style, and I'm like, yeah, Chip, you need to go. And you're like to me.
Yeah. One of the main reasons we made him stay out is because if he didn't stay out, my stint could have potentially been too long, and I could have run out of fuel. And bro, we cannot risk that in the last.
Imagine that would have been.
So that's why, but in the video, it's not really mentioned. But we was like, because if he came in, I would have been doing a 2 hour 30-40, and it was drying up. So that is very risky. You could go 3 hours probably in the wet. Some teams do.
As someone who doesn't really know much about karting, what's the sort of situation with fueling up in the 24-hour race? How do they do it?
So a kart will they say the safe bet is 2 hours.
Yeah.
So you do 2 hours stint. You can go longer in the wet, a lot longer, but you're risking it really. You come in, you just kind of come into the pit lane. You get out your car. They unscrew the cap, shove a little hose in it, and just fuel it up, and then your other driver's waiting on the side, and then as soon as it's done, they screw the cap on, they'll wave you in, and you run, boom, you're in, you refueled.
Yeah. How long does that whole process take?
For 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It's very quick.
Yeah,
it's very quick. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, there we go.
Great video.
By the way,
that's out
because obviously the video's not monetized because we decided, look, let's sacrifice it to be able to use good fucking music. I checked the ads because YouTube have also put ads on it. They've put an ad every minute, man. I swear.
Really?
There's so many ads in the video.
And you don't get any of that?
No.
because that's such bullshit.
I know.
But
Had to take sacrifice.
Yeah, because I saw in the comments everyone's there like, shout out to you for doing the Fred Again edit.
Yeah, the music, Fred
What Fred
Again.
Again tune did you use?
Leave Me Alone.
Everybody.
Nice, yeah.
And then it was like for Matt Plumset, it was such a sick moment. There was so much good stuff in there.
I'm gassed to watch
the
this,
Spider-Man tunes were fucking crazy. People loved them.
Music makes such a big difference. That's a fun fact about I think like 90% of Harry Road to Show's videos
copyright
is he doesn't make money on them.
Yeah,
like at all.
Yeah, well, back in the day,
he insists on using copyright music to make the video better.
You know what was you know what was good? Back in the day, he was making money because they didn't used to copyright like this. Do you not remember when it happened? The switch over.
I do remember that.
Well, bro, I was using all this kind of music but getting paid. Now, obviously, the artist should be getting the money, so it makes sense why now
I think they should be getting some of the money. I'm still not.
My Pakistan video is that. I get 50% of the money, and the 50 other money goes to the artist.
Is that because you did the tune? What was it, Declan McKenna?
No, Pakistan one was. I've forgotten what it is, man. I'm sorry, but it is a popular song.
I swear you used Brazil.
It makes that Jet playing song, or was it something? Fuck, if Frampton was here now, I'd know, but we switched cameraman. But yeah, so back in the day, you could use any song, but now you can't use fucking Nish.
And I remember the time when that swap happened and everyone's videos started getting flagged and everyone's money spent on that.
Did you call this the Adpocalypse, Cal? Is that what you said?
That's when the advertisers pulled out of all YouTube spending. What was it for again?
It was their videos were on like ISIS beheading.
Yeah. So YouTube got into trouble. That was a scary time a little bit, like at the time, like because people were really worried that this could YouTube could just not recover from it. But it was fucking awesome.
Shout out to Susan, who, R.I.P. by the way.
Yeah, rest in peace to Susan.
She passed away, bro.
She did.
Yeah, I know, which is absolutely wild because she drove YouTube through that.
She did a lot, man. She cooked a lot.
Period. She did. I didn't realize how much of an OG she was. So her, YouTube was made in her garage.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it wasn't actually her that made it.
Yeah, of course. But
somebody, the person that did, I forget the person.
Was she like in charge of something, or what role did she have when it was being made?
No, I don't think she was involved in it to begin with, and then she joined. But they made it in her garage.
That's very cool, though. Yeah. That's a good bit of lore right there,
lads. We need to talk about this Billionaire boat crash. Have you seen this?
Okay, explain it.
No.
So essentially, there was I think it was in Sicily. There was this billionaire who died on his yacht because it sunk, and he sold his business to HP about, I want to say it was 11 years ago or 10 years ago or something, and for $11 billion. Yeah?
Yeah.
HP buy it off that. The CEO that does the purchase, that does the deal, gets sacked because they were like, what the fuck? Like, how have you spent that much money like acquiring this business? It's not worth that. They then try and take this bloke to court saying, you've scammed us, your business is only worth $2.5 billion, okay? This court process goes along for 8 years. He could have settled it outside of court or whatever, but he's like so adamant, I don't want this to tarnish my name because I've done nothing wrong here. It's someone's bad decision to pay me $11 billion, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that keeps going on for years. They then win their case in the UK and America because he got extradited from the UK to the US to trial him. Okay, he then wins the case in the US, and then he goes on this super yacht with his family and all the advisors that helped him on the case to celebrate winning the case, and that's when this crash happens. They all die. Well, no, they all didn't all die. 5 of them died,
and he was one of them.
15 survived. He was one of them.
Well.
Did he die then?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, and so they're claiming it was from like a bit of a freak thing called a water spout, which is kind of just like I mean, I don't know exactly. I'm not a fucking meteorologist, but it's like a water tornado.
Yeah, it sucks you down,
and it just sunk this boat. But the chances of it happening on your boat or your yacht is so small. This isn't no pony ass yacht either, bro. We're talking about like a generational sailing boat here, like elite level stuff. And so many people are saying they're just not sure how that thing like started sinking.
It's a sea tornado chip, essentially.
Okay,
yeah.
So
people are saying there's something a bit.
It seems a bit fishy.
Yeah.
Okay, who benefits now? if he's dead.
That's what I would show.
But the thing is,
that would help us know.
These really rich people, though, they have egos, and their egos were tarnished in the process of him winning that long court case where he essentially fucked up.
I don't know.
No, I know. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying there's a lot of fucking evil rich people out there that will do absolutely anything to save their name and make sure that they come out smelling like roses. Right?
Yeah, I always say this, and this is my usual thing as to why I tend to not agree with a lot of conspiracies when it comes to these sort of deaths in these like unusual circumstances, because to me, surely it's just a lot easier to poison someone and kill them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, to have their drink spiked or something like that. Like, what are we now having to pretend that there was this water spout that sunk his really expensive yacht? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've got to destroy his boat.
Surely it's way easier.
Surely it'd be easier to get into just one of the staff that work on the boat and just be like, hey, just slip that in his drink.
Yeah, and also as well,
otherwise
like
your family die.
If 15 people survived, surely like one of the survivors could go, yeah, it wasn't a water spout. Like, obviously, that would be a stupid lie.
I just feel like there's a much easier way to get rid of somebody than the way this happened. So I might need to watch some more conspiracy.
I need to know more.
I've only watched one TikTok
I need to know more. So the 15 survivors, how exactly did they survive? What did they do? How did they
managed to climb out the cabin, is what I heard, and escape before it drowned.
Safety boat? Fucking
no,
lifeboat?
They just managed to get out, yeah. I'm not sure. I think it would heavily imagine as to where the spout, like...
And where did this happen?
Sicily, off the coast. Not that far off the coast.
So, like, people on the coast could be seeing it happen?
Probably, yeah.
If it's that big, you'd be seeing a boat get absolutely fucked and just start sinking.
Yeah. But it was in the middle of the night.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so they were sleeping.
Yeah, they were sleeping, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Which is even more brutal.
Yeah, that's scary.
Why don't you dock up if you're not off, like, that far away from the city?
They're just anchored. You don't dock up. You just put an anchor.
But if you're in a super yacht, don't they go to harbours and shit?
I mean, they do, yeah, if you want to get off him. But, yeah, they'll just put an anchor down.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a rich thing.
I'm gonna need to research a little bit more.
Wait, can I talk about an idea I had? I'd love to get the viewers and the listeners' thoughts on this, yeah? So, and I don't know if I've even spoken to you about it, Chip. Me and Proddy have spoken about it, but I want to do a week on a yacht and film it all for Loaded.
Oh.
So it's like you and me and get a bunch of the boys, because I'm sorry, but if you go to the boys and say, look, we're going to spend a week on a super yacht,
they'll say, yeah.
They'll be like, yeah, you can film it.
That would be good. It sounds like expensive.
A little bit of like a below deck vibe. Yeah, it's very expensive.
You want to make like a below deck video?
Kind of.
That would be good if it was like below deck. Otherwise, it just becomes like this kind of video where it's like, you know,
almost like daily vlogs.
Otherwise, it would just be kind of rich people living a rich life.
So I've got an idea.
So because what you do is you like dock up at all these different cities and you go out. Like, it's not just sat around
boat trip. Okay.
Here's a way to level it up a way further as well with the whole below deck idea. You get creators as the staff as well. So you've got
no creators.
No, I'm telling you, bro. They have to do challenges to stay in the top of it or go below deck. So the winners of the challenges can be sort of
You've made this very complicated. There's a vision, but it's hard to do.
I'm telling you, but that would be entertaining.
Why this won't work though is because the owners of these super yachts are not having unqualified staff work.
Yeah, but you have silent staff, like people that are actually doing the job. You just got like a couple creators thrown in the mix of the team with qualified staff.
Convince my boys come on this yacht and work.
You don't get them. You don't get them. The ones that are going to be like
right.
The people you get to be the staff are like maybe upcoming creators or something.
Oh, bro, that feels so weird. Like, oh yeah, you're up and coming. I want you to serve me my food.
Nah, but it's just entertainment, though.
That's such a fun.
But they're not actually like working because there's actual staff for that. There's an actual qualified boat crew. That's what I'm saying. You can't have
AB driving the ship,
like being deckhand.
Yo, family.
It sounds like
let's just stick to the original thing. But we can cook some fun ideas. I appreciate that though, Prod.
Yeah, shout me down. It's fine.
I appreciate.
Don't worry about it.
When your mind goes into these places.
It's all good.
I appreciate it because I feel like we can take parts of your idea there and make it happen.
No, I'm a serial overcomplicator. I understand that, but there is something there.
There is. That's what I mean. So, But anyways, what do you think to my idea anyways? I think they would make really fun videos.
It would do. Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good. And you get a lot of people on board with it because obviously everyone wants to go
Have a bit of a diary room as well.
Yeah, it would be really good.
What the hell is Chip doing up at 4 a.m.?
It would be good. You got to try and make that happen, though.
Yeah, and the problem is I was looking at a lot of these boats because I think it's, first of all, the only way to get the boys on there is if the boat is actually, like, pretty sick.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the charter price for a lot of these things. You're looking at, like, 50 to 100 grand for a week.
You know, there are other ideas. There are other ideas.
But I was thinking we could save up for it next summer.
What, and just start saving all loaded money?
Or
Guys,
just put in, like, 5 grand a month away, and then in 10 months' time we'll have 50 grand.
please
Like that,
subscribe to Fellas Loaded.
Please.
Did
I
you
want to
not-
do this series. And then we're literally getting, if we do it for a week, we're getting daily, hour-long loaded videos, and then we can make, like, 2 or 3 YouTube supercuts.
You know what, though? I think people will just end up kind of sitting around on the boat a
Yeah.
little bit.
You lot all addicted
little-
to your
yeah,
phones,
yeah,
just
yeah,
scrolling.
Well, but you are traveling between, like, cities, so you're going to be getting off the boat a lot as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it could,
But I
yeah.
get what you mean, though. It could be really
Yeah.
boring.
Like, you see what I mean? Like, could you picture it? I can picture it in my head now, like, waking up at, like, 10, 9 a.m., whatever.
Yeah.
Rough night drinking, making a good, cool video in one of the cities. Now I'm moving to the next city. Probably few out, good wild travel time. Probably a few hours at minimum.
Based off this island trip, I feel like that potentially could be a logistical.
Yeah, and then people will be kind of wanting to sit around, chill, be like, I had a big night last night. Oh, let's just chill. Or boats up, because the boat's comfy. And also, you're moving, you're
luxurious.
rocking about. And
Yeah, it's
so
true.
there
It
is,
could just
there
be
is,
a generational
you'd have
stinker.
to figure it out how it was. Maybe it's one day on, one day off.
Yeah. Damn, you just shat my cornflakes.
Sorry.
You know, but you're right, because now I'm thinking, like, yeah, it could just be a bunch of boys sitting around, like, drinking cocktails, playing chess or something. Oh, is that another German ship?
No, that is
That
actually,
is actually a German ship, though.
She's got headphones on. There's no way you're catching her. Lads, we've been in Ireland now for 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favourite things about the country and their culture?
Oh, fish and chips was nice in Galway.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Oh, no, wait,
Supermax.
Supermax.
Supermax is
Fucking
class.
unbelievable. Also,
me.
service stations have been really good here.
Yeah.
Very happy with
Big
the service
fan
stations.
of Supermax,
Chicken roll,
man.
lovely.
Yeah.
Spice bag?
Spice bag was nice.
Let's talk about spice
Chips
bag.
and curry was good too.
What was your review on a spice bag?
It was good. Disappointed it didn't come in a bag, but I guess that's our own fault.
Because we had it to
We
have
had
it.
it to
we,
sit
we had it inside to eat. So I had it on a plate, and I just
It
felt
was-
like I wasn't getting the authentic experience a little
The
bit.
seasoning was class.
Seasoning was unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm giving a spice bag an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll join you on that.
Because that right there is the ultimate. You know, when you left a club and you're just heading home and you're like, let me just go pick up a spice bag.
I just know that would hit crazy, man.
Yeah, a waved spice bag. Fuck. So, yeah, that for me has been class. Let me tell you the other thing. I genuinely just, the people here are just a vibe.
Yeah, people are
Irish
nice.
people are class.
A lot of fans out here, more fans than I realised.
Yeah.
So it's nice to meet everyone,
Yeah.
chat
it
with
is.
everyone, have a couple of drinks with everyone. All that stuff. Been loving it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think those are probably the main things. The things that I don't like about Ireland so far, I have to be honest, the weather. But the guy that came past said the weather's not usually like this, so maybe we just got unlucky with it.
Yeah, we might have.
Yeah. And what else don't I like about Ireland? Fuck, man, there's actually not that much stuff here. I tell you, another thing that I do like is that it's not actually that big, so you can get around pretty quickly. Like Galway was like just over a 2-hour drive from Dublin. That seems manageable.
Yeah.
I'll drive 2
All day
hours.
trip.
I'll drive 2 hours for a round of golf. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's nice. I like a decent country. You guys are doing all right. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
We tried.
Respect it.
And it feels safe.
I might come here
Except
for a
the
little
north
city
part
break.
of Dublin, it feels safe.
Yeah, it does feel safe.
We tried a Murphy's as well. Obviously, we've been drinking a lot of Guinness.
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
Murphy's. What was that?
The
We had
different
that
stout
at-
we had.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't drink that anyway. So you guys are gonna have to. It's gonna have to be you guys.
I prefer a Guinness.
I
I'll be honest
agree.
with you. I prefer a Guinness to a Murphy's.
Where's best Guinness you've had?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say Coley's. You know,
Coley's.
where we had the trad music.
Yeah.
Which
like-
one's that? Where where we had the joint
main
music
spot in
thing.
Galway we were
Okay.
at.
And then what about you?
Yeah.
Best Guinness.
No, I would agree with that.
Can we get
I'm going to go there, but
Can we get an honourable mention for
Taft's.
the Irish viewers listening? Taft's.
Taft's was a
Taft's.
good one.
Which one was that?
First
pub.
pub in Galway we went to.
Yeah. It was good. It was nice.
Cotton.
Yeah, your tiny mouse brain overloaded.
Was it the
bro.
really small one?
It's the
or
one-
the busy one?
busy one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where we sat down and played categories.
Yes. Okay, got you. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I would say that's up there. You know, I was absolutely gutted. So we were told about this place called Gravediggers,
Yeah.
and that's supposed to be like the spot for like it's supposed to be the number 1 ranked Guinness.
In the whole of Ireland.
Watch out, you're pulling the cable, bro. One second. Yeah, these are finished. They're out of battery. That's supposed to be the number 1, and we were like, oh, let's go over there, let's film us like trying the Guinness, but they have a strict like no filming
Yeah.
rule, which was absolutely gutting. But I do
So,
understand it.
Well, it was something to do. Didn't somebody we spoke to somebody, or somebody spoke to someone, and it said it's because it's quite a local spot, and they want to keep it that way. And I imagine if you've just got tourists going there because they've heard it's the best Guinness, and they're just filming it non-stop. Next thing you know, it's on TikTok. You've got fucking
Yeah, it's getting
all kinds of people like us rocking up, trying to rinse it. Well, they just want to keep it for the people that live in the area, and
and I
they've been
think
going
that's
there,
sick, you know.
which is really nice. Actually, it's nice because it shows that they could be making probably a lot more money, but it shows that they care a little bit about culture,
Yeah, the owners just want to keep
the
it
history of the place.
a vibe. So yeah, really, really, really like that. And another thing I love about Ireland is the fact that live music in pubs is just like the norm.
It's brilliant,
That's
isn't
just
it?
sick. It
Love
just
live
creates
music. It's
an-
just good, man. Everyone can get involved. It's
Let's
just-
fucking have it.
yeah, I like it.
So yeah,
There you go.
what we saying, Prod?
Yeah.
Wrap that.
What am I wrapping it up with?
Wrap the pod up, bro.
Wrapping this up, guys. We
Let's
are
get going to Dingleberry.
Yes.
we need to head to Dingle. We're gonna go grab some food now. If you guys want to see more Irish content, then it's all gonna be over on Fellas Loaded. We're doing like long extended versions of everything. So go on over there, check it out.
$6.99 a month.
We will see you all in a bit. Ireland, we love you, and we are going to continue to be inside you for the next few days. Bye-bye.
Fuck yeah!